Where the man roams the alleys all around, blistered feet hit cobble streets, eyes wide open to the scenes they never met, lightning flash pubs they've never seen before.
Hey up everybody, today I've come back to Brinsworth, so I'm going to call this Back to Brinny. Now where I am, just behind me, is where I used to live. Over 40 years ago, I moved here in 1966. In 1968, I met a kid from this estate and we've stayed best mates ever since. And I'm going to show you him now, my mate Mick Twig. So he's going to help me do this video today, and we're going to walk around the estate and we're going to mention some names. We're not going to embarrass anybody. If you don't want your name mentioning, just send me a message and we'll bleep you out. So I'm going to introduce my best mate, Mick Twig.
Hey up everybody, you alright?
Yeah, long life, mate. 56 years, mate.
It is, you're right there.
56 years.
And this place ain't told to the bit, has it?
No, I mean these trees have grown.
Your old house is over there, look.
Yeah. So when we were kids, mate, if you remember, there were all prefabs here. Prefabs.
Yeah, they were, yeah.
And this estate weren't actually fully built, were it?
No, mate.
When we were going to school in the morning, you used to call for me, didn't you?
Yeah.
About 8:20.
And we used to look for across the road for the bus, didn't we?
We'd look across the road for the bus coming.
And then we'd run like hell.
We'd run like hell over these, over this green. And that bus stop's still there, look.
Aye. We've run away from there a few times, I know, when we've not wanted to go to school, haven't we?
Yeah. Right, so let's start from, just where we are now, this were a dead end road. These bungalows weren't here. All them houses over there, they weren't there. And that was Atlas Street, weren't it,
Yeah,
mate?
it were, yeah.
And here where these bungalows are, they were just like wasteland, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were just wasteland.
I was born on Atlas Street. Actually, 87 Atlas Street it were.
87. Can you remember, mate? We used to, because this were all wasteland. We used to play war in there.
We did, yeah.
War.
We used to come down here on his trolleys into Bullring, didn't we?
Yeah. So we used to come down here on his trolleys, and then we'd come all the way around this bull ring here, and see how far we could get up this other side here. So
I don't
here
think
we
we
are
get
then.
very far now, though, does I?
No, we're going to have all of them getting up this hill. So if I'm going to start, we're going to remember some names as we're walking round. So this end house would have been the Wrights, Michelle, Karen, and I don't know their older sister. Then you got your Ties, then the Dallinsons, then the Hazers. Yeah?
Yeah.
In fact, can you remember when we were about 12 years old, playing golf on here?
Oh, yeah.
And Kath Ty came out to play
I
with us.
should belted the it, club,
And
swung it back.
She whacked me in eye with
Yeah,
with
she
club.
did, That was weird, wasn't it? when she,
I bet she could still do that.
and all
today.
she said to them was, did it hurt?
Is that what? Yeah, she probably did. So, yeah, we used to come down here, didn't we, mate?
We used to come down that thing there, didn't we? That bit of walkway.
Hey, if it weren't for old man Hayes' three-wheeler,
Oh, we could have had some bad accidents, couldn't we?
We'd have come straight over the road. We used to crash into his three-wheeler, didn't we?
Aye.
He used to park it here. This is old man Hayes.
That was Thingy's house, that wasn't it?
So them bungalows there in front of us, they weren't done, were they?
They're them that we used to go up in top, weren't it? And hide from
Jane
watchman,
Jane Cook's
Jane
father.
Cook's dad.
Yeah. So here would have been this end house. I mean, these houses have been modernified, aren't
He
they?
was a councillor, weren't
And
he?
all I mean, they've all had fencing put
Oh
up.
yeah,
I mean,
they
this
all
has got,
look,
this is nice,
it's all
look.
come up to look nice, isn't it now?
So this would have been Lomax, would it be?
Yeah.
Lomax.
Graham Lomax.
Is that it? Oh, I can't
They were
remember his
Graham
name.
and they were a daughter, I forgot her name. But I can remember her running away from home once and we had to go and find her.
Ah.
She were up on the golf course.
So next door were Hopkins. In
Paul.
fact, Paul's lad still lives here.
Was they?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that would have been Paul, Roger and Trevor. Then you've
I
got
can
your
remember, I
Barkers.
can remember going up to the football pitch with Paul's dad, John, were it?
John Hopkins are.
And we used to go up on the Sunday, watch football, and used to come out with a big kettle
Yeah, they did.
full of tea and pour us one out.
Coffee, yeah.
They were lovely,
Yeah. They did, mate.
That was Barker's, wasn't it?
Barkers. Who were Barkers?
Paul Barker.
No.
Was it Paul? Yeah, Paul,
Anne,
Paul, wasn't it?
Anne, Julie, Ian and Andrew.
Ian Barker, that was it, yeah.
I don't know. Nobody lived here. Farmers lived on N there, but I
Now-
don't know.
There used to be another snicky tier, John.
Yeah,
They
they
used to
did.
go down onto Collies Hill, onto
Could you get onto Atlas Street from here?
yeah, used to go down there, across, back into rough land.
Yeah, that was Roughland.
Down
there.
a bit, there used to be some steps that used to go down. Right steep steps onto Atlas Street. Bottom of them steps were my house, where I was born.
Well, there, if you went right back of there, well, it's still here, look.
Yeah. Well, this is where you used to go
you
through.
could get onto our back garden.
Yeah. You could, yeah, down that way.
Yeah.
But you used to walk straight through there, you used to go onto Atlas Street.
So this end house here, number 93, were farmers. Were it
Farmers, yeah.
Farmers.
Yeah. Jane were it. Jane
Lynn
Farmer.
farmer. I don't know about this one.
This
Now
was,
then, I don't know. Some lads lived here.
yeah,
With Thompsons.
Thompsons, Barry and Steve.
I don't know, mate.
Yeah.
I don't know their names. And then, of course, number 87 would have been Cooks. Jane Cooks,
Yeah,
she was in
Jane
our
Cook,
class.
yes, you were.
She had a sister and two brothers, didn't she?
Yeah, yes, you did, yeah.
Did Collies live there, mate?
Stephen, I don't know, I can't remember John now. I know Chris Thingy lived in that end.
Chris Atkin.
Chris Atkin, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Atkin, weren't it?
Atkin.
Yeah.
Well,
This
that
one,
was
wasn't
one there with stone cladding on were my cousins, James's.
Yeah.
Susan, Elaine and Julie. That was my mum's brother. Look at these flats,
Only
mate.
now.
They've got security doors on now.
Yeah,
look.
they didn't used to, did they?
Now.
Because we used to go in there and come out through the bike.
We did. So
Didn't
where that green door is there, you could go straight through the back, couldn't you?
Yeah, and onto back to Atlas Street again.
we used to go in there with Zyla, that
Oh,
old
that
Farris.
when we used to do
Carol
Christmas
singing.
carols,
Christmas.
with xylophone.
We didn't sing. We couldn't sing, could
We
we?
couldn't sing, but we played, didn't we? And they were all right.
Yeah, but they used to. So we'd go to one of these bottom flats, start playing as xylophones.
And just run upstairs and then take money off others because they'd heard it. We
They'd
been all
heard, they'd heard it through stairwell. Now then, who lived here?
that we are
Bargeries and Whitmills.
Whitmore, yeah.
Bargeries and Whitmills.
No, Bodgers lived there, didn't they?
Do you know, I don't know if them flats had been built, you know. I mean, they'd been built, but I don't know if there were people in them because I can remember going in and playing in there. Now, whether it was just us being
Well,
mischievous.
when our house was built, there were none of the outsides lived in.
We're on Fort Way Road now. I never knew they went out there. Must have just been a green.
There, it was just a wall there. Up to
With
there,
a
wasn't it?
wall.
It was just all green, that. They made that a parking for them,
I
hadn't
don't know anybody. I know one person who lived on here, Julie Morton.
they? Yeah, she lived in
She
one
lived
of these,
in,
didn't she?
I think, I don't know if it was his
Third
first
and
house.
No, I might have been, yeah.
First or second house,
I know
wasn't it?
Jill Poundall used to live in one of these flats up here, but I think she'd moved, I'm not sure.
Yeah, she lived around the corner from
No, I
the
mean,
kids.
I won't
Oh,
know
when she
kids,
got
right?
older.
Yeah.
So we've come up here because there used to be behind these flats. There weren't no houses in them days, were there, mate?
No, none.
So and we used to call them gun pits, didn't we?
That's right, yeah. Just go up on motorbikes and that and ride about on them.
We were right bleeders, us, weren't we, mate?
They're here.
Well,
When they
anyway,
think about it,
eh?
we'd have got locked up if it had been as good as it is now.
I know. So
It's still here and all.
there was a
John,
woman
that.
who lived in one of these flats in front of us, and she worked with my mum when they worked at Bartley's.
Oh, wasn't it? You remember them?
I don't. It was on this. She lived on this side,
Hmm.
so she lived either. I don't know. Iris, Irene.
No, I think I know what you mean
She
now.
was Welsh, mate.
Oh, was she?
So we're looking.
It's still here,
Anyway,
look, anyway.
we're digressing there, aren't we?
Yeah.
So
Have a walk
This
down
is
here,
that
see how far
snicket.
we get, shall we?
yeah. So just going back to what we were saying, is this snicket used to basically lead you to nowhere, weren't it?
Up to Gumpits, wasn't it?
You were just on to Gumpits, and then from Gumpits you could get onto
Atlas Street.
golf links. Yeah.
You could get across to Atlas Street, it through a little snicket here, about halfway up this, where we're going now. I bet this goes on to that new estate now.
It looks like it, doesn't it?
They still got the same thing though, tip stuff down here, John, like
Oh,
they
look
used
at all
to.
rubbish.
That's what it used to be like. This could have been that gap here through to... It is.
What's the where's that go
That
there?
used to go to Old Atlas Street.
Did it?
Yeah. Yeah, onto rough land again, like at bottom.
Well, it definitely goes on to New Estate, mate.
Mm.
But from New Estate,
We used to go up to an iron gate, didn't we, through this here to get onto golf course. Can you
we
remember?
used to climb these concrete walls, didn't we?
That were at top, weren't it? That were up on top where golf course is. We used to climb that wall up there.
We're
The
saying
gate
it-
were locked.
We're calling it New Estate, but it's been here 40 years.
Mm.
That's how old we are. So what we've done now is we've come to the top end of the estate where these flats are behind us, and we've come up this snicket, and it looks like it's still here, but it leads you on to New Estate, into these houses. So it's like just a quick access. It's just a normal general, innit, mate?
Yeah.
Snicket, Ginnell, whatever you
Ginnell,
want to
Ginnell.
call it. So we're going to make us way down Fort Way onto Roman Crescent.
You can do if you want, yeah. And then we'll come back up through.
So we'll go down on. So we're going down onto Roman Crescent. We'll see if we can remember, because I don't even know. It's only by being here that name's
But it
come
comes back in it, yeah.
That name's come back to you. Quiet though, Mick, innit?
It is, yeah. It's always had been this estate, though, hasn't it? Well, when we left it, it sort of been quiet.
When we were kids, it was just used to be full of
We
kids.
used to make our own entertainment and that,
Yeah.
didn't we? You know what I mean? We used to play Kirby, didn't we, down
Kirby, British
Gotham Road
Bulldog
there.
there, top of Roman Crescent.
Aye. Then there were some good-looking lasses round here and all, weren't there?
Ah, they were all good-looking lasses. Never had a girlfriend though, Mick, off here.
Now,
We were probably ugly kids, weren't we?
yeah.
Nobody wanted out to do with us. Last semicircular Roman Crescent now. These flats, we used to go carol singing and playing the xylophones there, mate.
Aye, we had some fun round here.
Ah, we did. This
That one.
house here, Ellis's, one of Lynn Ellis,
Yeah.
she used to be in our Jane's class, I think.
Can't remember who were
I
in that
don't-
one there.
I don't, probably got no kids.
Mm.
Well, our age anyway.
Yeah.
I bet we don't know anybody who lives around here. So in this top corner here then, Mick, can you remember Bobby John?
Bobby John.
Bobby
yeah.
John.
I was just going to mention him, yeah.
We called him Bobby John,
And I
didn't we?
see- I
John
see-
Muggles. Muggles.
John Muddleston, I see his son now and again, he's a lorry driver.
I didn't know. He got kids.
Right, bro. Yeah,
Millses,
yeah. Ian Mills and
Ian Mills, Andrew
Andrew.
Mills. I think they had another brother too. But I don't know which one they live.
that one.
That one with all bricks
Yeah.
in, Gordon.
Yeah,
There was somebody around here called Quinn.
that's further down.
I thought they lived in that one there.
Which one?
This one with,
No, that one.
with-
They
with
called
blue
her
car.
Molly that lived there. I forgot it, Molly. I forgot her. She had 2 daughters.
There used to be
in this one.
garages
This
down
one.
there.
Yeah, garages are through there, John. You
Yeah.
used to get through there onto
No, they didn't
the
like you
thing.
going playing down there, mate.
now.
So where are we now then?
This is,
I know that Jill Poundall.
she lived next to N1, didn't she?
I don't know.
Yeah, at back of me.
She was the same age as us, but she went in our class.
Mm.
Over there somewhere were Wallers.
Yeah, that one there, I think. With
Well, with 2
red brick.
cars.
Yeah, no, next door to it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was Robert and Michelle, weren't it? And then Hudson.
Hudson.
You remember Kevin
Kev Hudson, this
Hudson.
one here, John, this one. That one there. Number 12.
Number 12?
Yeah.
Because
Kev
his mum
Hudson.
was that, didn't he, lady?
She were, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know, where did Poundalls live?
That one there, is it number 8?
Number 8?
Yep.
And then,
And then you might have got that wrong, John. He might have lived there. Wallers.
I don't
I think
know.
they lived opposite Poundall.
And then that end house there,
That used to be,
Mick Fitzmaurice.
yeah,
But he was older than us, wasn't he?
yeah.
Probably just
Yeah,
a bit
the Morris
younger than
1000 Morris 1000 convertible him. Little beauty it were.
But he were a bit younger.
bit
No, he
older
was
than us.
he was older than us, but probably younger than our Anne.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it. We've done semicircle of our old estate where we grew up. So where that white car is, we're just going to venture over there now. And then there's something I want to show you. Now, this video will, let me turn you around. This video won't mean much to people who don't know where we are or who grew up in Brinsworth or who knows me or Mick. So it'll only be resonate with them, won't it?
People
So,
that knows us like
yeah.
that's lived in Brinsworth.
so let's take this photo now, Mick. Look, so that's what we've just showed you there.
Is what we remember, isn't it?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to post a picture on when we were 14. So I'm going to turn you back round again now because there's some other people here. Well, they're not people, but
That used to live here.
that used to live here. So this one with grey facade used to be Bassendale.
Bassendale, yeah.
Bassendale or Baxendale?
Bassendale, wasn't it?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
Bassendale.
I don't
Stephen
know.
Oh no, Bassendale, wasn't it?
I don't
Yeah.
know, Mick. And then I don't know who lived in these 2 Midlands, but
Cowleys.
on that end,
Cowleys lived there.
Cowleys.
Yeah,
Oh, they did.
there, this one.
Oh, was it that blue one? I don't know.
She lived in that one. Your James mate, what do you call her?
Shirley Bliss.
Shirley Bliss lived in
I
that one.
thought Shirley Bliss lived
No,
in
she
number 1.
She lived in that one. Cowleys lived in that. Shirley Bliss lived in that.
And Crooks
And
has
Crooks had lived in
lived
that
in
one.
number 1, didn't he?
Yeah.
Roy Crooks.
Yeah.
And this is where we used to. So
Go and
I had
play.
a garage. I had a garage up here, and Mick had a garage up here and all. So just going to come round and have a look. I don't even know the number of my garage.
Mine was number 8, mine, same as my mum's house.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know which one ours were.
They've not leave much room in here now, do they, for them to get through?
We used to come up here on
Ah,
his
well,
bikes because all these garages had
Yeah, a little
umps.
Yeah. I had my little Yami FS1E in here. This is where I learnt to ride it in private. I fell off it a few times, I know, I'll tell you.
So what we used to do,
Climb that.
I'll come back to this in a bit, we used to climb this wall here.
That was my garage,
I don't know if mine were number 7.
Mm.
Mine were either number 6 or number 7.
Yeah. I temper all them plates on that, they're still on.
And then we used to climb over this wall here. I'll show you in a bit. So we used to get into the corner. I remember we'd only been nippers, weren't
Yeah,
we?
we used to stand on stuff, didn't we? There used to be old bricks and stuff up here, we used to pile them up to get up at the wall. Stand on that down, I'll see it a bit later.
So just over this wall here, it was just wasteland. And we called it the gun pits. And these are all them new houses. Well, just behind these garages, there used to be an old bungalow, didn't there, mate?
Yeah. We used to rent a caravan off at Cleethorpes.
Did you?
I can't remember the name now, it started with Emma name. A second name. I forget now, it's a long time ago. Long time.
So where this white car is now,
That's weird.
that house there, that's where Rena's used to live. I think
Yeah,
we all used to
that one,
come
yeah.
in here and try and look over the fence to see if we could see him. So we're just walking back here now.
Oh, man,
So what I want to show you is if Mick's alright to do it. You alright to just walk round,
I
mate?
can run round there, John, me now.
Can you?
Yeah. I'm only 64.
Oh, you're 65 in 2 months.
I know I am,
65 is right old gate, innit?
65, can that, yeah. 65.
So yeah, that's where Rena's would have lived.
Yeah.
Now this road that I want to show you, this is it. We're approaching it now.
It's still there, isn't it?
Well,
It's altered
they've
though a
turned
bit,
it
hasn't
into a path.
Yeah.
So this road here. So just behind these garages, or it might have been at end of garages, mate. That cottage,
Yeah.
that bungalow.
Yeah, about there, yeah.
But it had an old
Garages
car.
weren't there though, John, don't forget when this was first, when we used to go up it, were it?
But we used to play.
Can you remember it, like where them that brown fence is now up there?
Yeah.
It used to be like a big bull ring, didn't it? What used
Yeah,
to,
that's what I was going to
Yeah.
mention. So you'd go up this road. It weren't actually a road, weren't it? Like a single
Yeah.
track road.
It was like this, Bristol.
But behind them garages, or it might have been in front, I don't
A
know.
wooden bungalow, weren't
It
it?
was like a bungalow.
Yeah,
and
wooden
it had
one,
a-
yeah.
It had an old car outside.
Yeah.
And we used to go, and it was like a 1940s, 1950s car rusting away.
Yeah.
And we used to go and play in it. And the owners of this bungalow, they used to come out and chase us off.
Yeah.
So because they used to chase us off, that wall I've just showed you where them garages are, we used to jump over that wall so they couldn't chase us anymore.
Go through to estate, didn't we?
Yeah. So you'd go up this road, and then just about where that house is now, that gable end on that house, were like a
Like a bull ring, weren't it? Like a.
it were a roundabout, and
Yeah.
it were a roundabout because it had a gun emplacement on top
Yeah.
of it,
Yeah.
an anti-aircraft gun, weren't it? And because we used to call it gun pits, you could see like old stone remnants We used to call them barracks.
Yeah, they were thing, weren't they?
Were they? But I don't know if they were barracks or not.
Like foundations, weren't they?
Yeah, like foundations are.
I can remember a guy up going round that roundabout up there with a car. They called him
Yeah.
Catley. Alan Catley.
I remember somebody called Catley.
Yeah.
Well, I went up there with my car.
In
In fact, I used to go up there on my motorbike.
well,
Then-
that first house, as you go into them garages,
Yeah.
when we come at this side, that was Catley's house. We couldn't remember who it were.
Ah, right.
Because he could get through them garages to come onto this back
Yeah.
thing here, so...
So when we'd done his, when we'd exhausted all these houses singing us Christmas carols, and we didn't used to get much money, did we?
No. No, we didn't.
Then we these bungalows were always here, and then if you go to top of this drive, this little street, then there's some more cottage bungalows, isn't there?
Yeah.
Well, we used to come here because you were guaranteed to get 2p.
I can remember cleaning these windows of these bungalows when my dad were on strike at Pitt, so we'd got some money coming in house.
Oh,
And I was only a kid then.
that'd have been 73.
Yeah. To clean windows. Just throwing a few bob. So I could put a bit of bread and butter on the table.
Oh, bless him. That's my mate, old Twiggy. Diamond. Right, mate, where are we now then?
We're at his old disco mate at back on us.
Where we learnt to be DJs.
Yeah.
Right, we've got a story to tell. Well, Mick's got a story to tell about this.
Well, when we were younger, we decided, me and John, that we were going to do a disco in community centre. And I says to him, how are we going to do it though, John? Because we haven't got no equipment. And then all of a sudden it clicked. We decided to take a stereo over and we put it on table up on stage, and we decided to get speakers from Bingo and put mic up against it, and by heck did it bell her heart out through that door onto Brinsworth.
DJ Mickey Twig.
And DJ JD.
DJ. So, and he went with Brinsworth Mecca, weren't he?
Yeah, it were.
So, and here it is, look. This is it. The old community centre.
There used to be queuing up out there for us.
They did, come on, where have you been? Get this stuff set up, we're waiting to dance. But then, I mean, we all, I mean, it were a community centre disco, like a youth club, before we actually started doing it, because
It were, yeah. A guy called Gary Cowley first started it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He used to play all Motown and all what, it was brilliant.
And then of course, whatever it got shut down for, it got shut down. And did our mums go to committee to get it back open back up again?
Yeah, they had to face committee to see if we could get it open back up. And not only they got it opened up as a disco, they also got it opened as a bingo hall and all for old people
played
to come
bingo.
and play.
Eh?
But then what days?
And that was history, weren't it?
Yep,
Eh?
all from nothing.
And look where we are today.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Still got nothing.
So let's see if we can have a look
round
round.
back, because it used to be a doctor's surgery this at one time at day.
I remember back in the 70s. But all these trees then, all these trees you see now.
These two here used to be as goalposts. And if they look down there, there's two at that handle, but we used to use that one at the other side at fence, and we used to put a jumper at the other side there.
Yeah, we did, jumpers for goalposts.
Yeah, we used to
But
play
we used to play football and we used to play cricket on here.
and golf.
And you used to play golf, didn't you? I always hated golf.
We used to bolt them down there to the bottom.
I hated it even more when Kaftai whacked me.
Oh, wow, we've had to say that twice, haven't we, John, just to let her know what she did to the...
Just in case she weren't listening
in
first
case she
time.
watches it.
I got married here, either 1973 or 74.
Well,
They
they've
got-
lifted it up. There used to be right low windows, didn't they? Can you remember? Go down 8 windows before. There used to be a plinth round the bottom and then windows were down there. Probably it would.
Were there really big windows there?
Yeah, probably it wood's all gone
Oh, it's
rotten.
all rotting away now, look, making it. Mind you, we're going back.
Let me know. It was built when the estate was built, this,
Yeah,
weren't it?
yeah, it were there. Oh, hang on. Might be able to see through this
Get a bit through there.
door.
I don't think thing is there though now, John, because I think I've been.
Oh, hang on, mate. Oh, you can see in.
Can you?
Yeah.
These might have got thing, yeah.
Still got serving hatch.
Mm.
I don't know if you'll be able to see inside there or not. But there's no stage anymore. They used to left. There used to be a stage, and that's where they used to call it bingos.
Mm.
In fact, when we used to do DJs,
We were on stage, weren't we?
we were on stage, but you used bingo machine
Mic,
mic
yeah.
to play.
Yeah, to preach
To
up
play
against our
discos.
speakers, yeah.
Going back to these bungalows, these weren't built. They were being constructed, weren't they, mate?
Yeah.
But they weren't built when we were kids. And we used to play, well,
Used to go inside, didn't we? And
Jane Cook's dad was like
he was
night
watchman,
watchman, weren't he?
Yeah.
And
He knew we were in, but he couldn't find us.
so he come looking for us. Because there were about 6 of us. And it were these, I don't know, I'm sure, do you know, it were them bottom 2. I think
these
it
here.
were that, not this one here outside it, General. It were that one there, that other one.
Mm.
I think it was that one that we got into loft space, and he come looking for us and he couldn't find us. So, right, we've come to just on the end of
Gotham Road.
is it Gotham Road? Gotham Road. Who lived here, mate?
Me, mate.
Me.
But best days of my life here.
Right. So let's have a walk down it and we'll see if we can remember some people who lived around
on
here. So when we were kids, I don't know what, there were a lot of builders, construction still going off,
Yeah.
weren't they? And these garages here, they weren't garages then,
No.
but this is where they used to have, this were like builders' compound.
Yeah, they don't stuff
And
that sand and cement and
Yeah, and dumper
diggers
trucks.
and that, yeah. Yeah.
And Steve Burton, who lived here on the other side of this fence, in fact, and his brothers Graham, Mark,
Mark. That's it, in it, 3 of them, weren't
were they just 3?
they? Yeah.
He jumped in dumper truck, got it going, and ran it all the way down there, and left it in bottom at Bullring. And I think,
But we were good lads, really.
yeah, we were good lads, and I think we all ran off.
Yeah.
So, here where this white car is, would have been Burton's,
Yep.
and I
That
think
was Frost,
where this
weren't it?
black car is, it were Frost,
Yeah.
Susan
Frost, yeah.
Susan Frost.
And Pete Frost. No, not Pete Frost. Andy Frost. were
And
there.
that brown one with new fencing, were that Hucknalls?
No. The 2 twins lived there, 2 twin lasses.
I don't know. I don't
I
know.
can't remember the names.
I thought Hucknalls lived on here, mate.
Carol.
But I don't
I
know.
know,
the,
I know Mum were called Carol,
I
but I
don't
can't
know the
remember the
names.
second
I
name.
don't know the names. This one on opposite with this car is, don't know them people. I mean, all these families, they all didn't have kids, did they?
No.
The families, all these people who lived here,
Yeah.
they didn't have kids. And if they had kids, they probably were older than us anyway. So we're only going on
What we can remember.
what we can remember.
And that's not a lot now at our age.
No, it's not. And then
That was my house, that one
this
there.
one here were
My
Mick
mum and
Twig.
dad.
Mick Twig and his brother and 2 sisters.
Mm.
No, in fact, your sister didn't live there. She lived here.
Yeah. Yeah.
June.
Yeah, June lived there. And Anne lived at Whiston.
She'd moved to Whiston. But
Well, she
your
moved to
Ken,
Plymouth first and then...
but your Ken
our
lived there
Ken
with you,
lived there,
didn't he?
Yeah, me and our Ken.
And then here, with this
A very
red
good
car
friend
is
of ours.
Jeannie Bagnall.
Yeah.
But before Jeannie Bagnall,
It was
Woodcocks.
Woodcock.
Dennis.
Dennis and David.
Dennis.
Yeah,
but he
Den-
would about say, probably, and that's older than us.
Yeah, David were about Might have been about, he was younger, David.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
David were a bit younger, but Dennis were older than us.
Yeah, and they moved out for whatever reason they moved, and then Bagnalls. So there were Jeannie, she was in our class,
John,
John,
Stephen.
Stephen, and Angie.
Yeah,
And this is this Snicket. And these are them bungalows that we used to play in when we were kids. And they've fenced it all off now, look. Which is a shame, really, isn't it?
I mean, that gap there used to be there all the time because they used to leave that for tractors to come through for council to cut it.
To cut it. So it's always been green then?
Yeah. That bungalow there, John, left that one my mum's bungalow, that way she moved in from that to that house there.
Just behind them, that bedding.
That bedding, aye.
Yeah. I remember going home, one night we were going home, dark nights, must have been towards end of the year, and Mick were going home and I were going home to my house, and at that time you could buy penny bangers,
Yeah.
and we got some bangers and I'd lit this banger, and this bloke shouted me, so I turned round to say what,
And it went off in his hand.
Banger went off in my hand and I ran home.
Thought he'd lost his fingers.
I thought I'd blown my hand off. That's buggers we were. But we didn't, I might add though, we didn't throw them at people's doors,
No,
did we?
we didn't have no.
Didn't just throw them onto...
I don't think we ever got in trouble round here.
No, I don't think we did
I
get
think we
into
were
trouble.
good kids like.
So I ran all the way down this hill, crying. And I was about 19 then.
I thought I'd be older than that.
Well, yeah, about 22. I'm probably about 22.
Was that when we'd been in Atlas?
Oh, Atlas Hotel.
Uh,
Just through them trees here where you can see them flats were Atlas Hotel. That's been long gone. This general here, this path, that were never there.
that's brought back some memories, pal, hasn't it?
So that was little walk around Brinsworth 50 years ago. So we're going to wrap it up now. Thanks for doing that with me,
All
mate.
right, pal, no problem.
Yeah,
Nice to have a walk round
just
again.
fetch back some memories, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Mick, I'll see you tomorrow.
Right, mate, no worries.
All right,
See you
ta-ra.
later, pal.
See you.
Ta-ra, mate.
Ta-ra, mate. Mick,
What?
come here. We don't live here anymore.
Oh, God, I forgot.
Oh. Real silly.
Is it?